guys, welcome back to my channel and to this video. Today's video marks a new monthly series on my channel called Adding Up. Every month I'm going to tell you guys what I purchased for the month, and then you guys can request special videos from me if there's something you want to see a review on. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I received this month for Mother's Day was the Patrick Star Miso Chic collection. The thing that I was most interested in out of the collection was actually the blush, and this one is called I'm Not Blushing Powder Blush Duo. First of all, get a load of this packaging, and then inside it is a split blush pan, and I just really like this. I like the color. It's a unique blush shade to my collection, but I also liked that they had this nice brown shade in here. But I thought this would be really nice because this brown could absolutely double as a bronzer for me, and then there's this beautiful peachy tone. And the thing that was cool when I saw, I don't even remember now who I saw doing or talking about this blush. Now they were reviewing the collection, but the thing that's cool is you essentially get 3 blush shades in one, because the pans are big enough that you can, you know, use the individual blush shades without getting into the other one. So this is just the peachy shade of blush, and then this is just the brown shade, which I think, again, I could use as a bronzer, and then this is when you swirl the shades together. And I thought that was really neat that you could, you know, essentially get 3 blushes in one blush pan. And next we have the eyeshadow palette, and this one is called Stay With Me. Again, we have this gorgeous packaging from Patrick. These are the shades right here. There's like a really deep, almost navy blue, a royal bluish purple, this orchid shade, and then this nice pink shade. So here are the swatches. This is the pink color. This right here is the orchid shimmer. Here is that periwinkle bluish purple shimmer, which really doesn't swatch as well as it looks on the eyes. And then here is that navy blue shade. I really like these colors. Also, the set did come with a MAC lipstick and a MAC lip gloss. This is the shade Sweet Mama Star, and it is one of their amplified cream lipsticks, which is very soft and comfortable. It's just a really nice nude. It almost reminds me of Velvet Teddy, except for it's the cream formula and not the matte formula. And then the lip gloss is called Mama Star Kiss, and this is like a clear gloss, but it has you know, the birthstone opal, it has opal like shimmers in it, so it kind of shifts different ways. There you go, you can see kind of has that opal shimmer. So those are the Patrick Star Miso Chic collection. There's also, for Mother's Day, I received the Sephora Favorite Sun Kiss Glow kit. I love these kits. It says it is a $99 value, and this does retail for $40 in the US. You get 3 bronzers and 4 highlighters, most of which are minis. But let's go ahead and do bronzers first. We get the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer in a mini, and this is what it looks like. Next for bronzers is this little mini Hoola bronzer, which would be nice for traveling without bringing a full-size bronzer. The Park Avenue Princess, which is this bottom swatch right here, does have a sheen to it. I would call it a shimmery bronzer, which I'm not mad at. I absolutely love that, especially for the summer. And then the middle one is the Hoola bronzer, which is 100% matte, but it is a nice shade. And then this here on top is the Becca Capri Coast Sunlit bronzer, and it's more of a satin finish. It's not as shimmery as the Park Avenue, but it's not as matte as the Hoola. So if you're looking at trying some new bronzers, this might be the great way to go. The first highlighter that came in this box is the Ciate London Dewy Sticks, and this is the full-size product in this box. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see it's an iridescent shade. The second highlighter that we received is the Milk Makeup highlighter in the shade Lit. This is what she looks like. I'm really excited to try this one, and I hope I like this better than the Blur Stick. And then this one I was really excited to try because it is a very pricey item, and this is the Hourglass Vanish Champagne Flash, little tiny baby stick. And then the last highlighter in this box is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 01 Highlight. Again, this is a mini, and this is what it looks like. Kind of reminds me of the Hourglass powders, although this is quite a bit more powdery. All right, so right here is the Ciate London one, and I will say the formula feels kind of greasy on the skin. I'm not for sure I'd be able to wear it on my face, but we'll see. It might be one that would be good to put on your face and then put a powder highlighter on top. And then the next one right here is that Milk Makeup Stick Highlighter. Here is the Hourglass Vanish highlighter in Champagne Flash. I think that is gorgeous. And then here is the Laura Mercier highlighter right here. I do intend to do a full review on this box. I love Sephora Favorites Kits. I think it's a great way to get a bunch of products to try out and find what your preferences really are. This is the Benefit Blush Bar. This is adorable packaging with the ballerinas on the front. Of course, I'm a sucker for ballerinas because my daughter is one. But hubby is such a deal shark. Like, he's always on the hunt for super good deals, basically. And we went to Ulta to get his shampoo and conditioner, and I needed an eye cream. I swear I was a good girl. I didn't even look at the makeup. And we got up to the front, and my husband saw this, and it said on the box $148 value, which is how much it would cost to buy 5 of their box blushes. And this was $58. And he asked me if it was something I would use, and I definitely have always wanted to try the Benefit blushes. It comes with 5 full-size pans of Benefit products. You have the Hoola bronzer up here, you got California here, Dandelion is here, and then this is the new Gold Rush blush by Benefit, and this is a classic, which is Rockateur. I'm not going to swatch the Hoola for you because we just did that with the mini, and I can assure you that they are the same formula. A lot of people say that the Benefit blush bar palettes are not the same formula as the blush boxes, but I can assure you that these are. But here are the blushes. This one right here is California, which I've always been interested in. I love a coral blush. This is the new shade called Gold Rush, which is kind of a rose gold. And then this one right here is Dandelion, which I'll tell you something about that in a minute. And then this is the cult favorite Rockateur, and I actually love them all. So I'm looking forward to getting more into that. Again, let me know below if you'd like to see a full review on that, and I would be happy to do that for you. But I actually found out that Dandelion is not meant to be a blush at all, which is amazing because it really didn't work for me as a blush. It's very, very light. Now, if you're fair, you absolutely could use it for a blush, and that would be beautiful. It would be just a soft pink flush on your cheeks. But for me, I was excited when I found out it's really meant to be an all-over face powder. So I think I will actually be able to use that up at some point. And of course, it does come with this little brush, which I keep in there, but I don't really use. I also went ahead and purchased the Skin Iceland Blemish Dots with the full size. This is a 48 count for $20, and these are little miracle stickers. I've talked about them in other videos, so I won't go too far into that. Eye cream that I went ahead and picked up when hubby and I went to Ulta is this one here by Origins, and it's called the Eye Doctor. It has a nice light, authentic cucumber smell, and this is what it looks like. It's a very nice lightweight cream, but it is very, very hydrating and super perfect. It is perfect for going underneath your concealer and makeup during the day because it absorbs very quickly. Again, just my first impressions. I had made an Ulta order which included the blemish dots, and then the other thing that I ordered, this is a recommendation from Wayne Goss, the King Dingling himself, and it is the Clinique Broad Spectrum SPF 50 with UVA and UVB invisible shield technology, and it is called a mineral sunscreen fluid for face sensitive skin formula. This is what it looks like. I believe this runs $28, but I did get it on sale, and it was just recommended by Wayne Goss as a really nice sunscreen to go under makeup, and so far I like it. I haven't got a lot of chance to use it yet, but so far I like it. It doesn't feel greasy on the face, and a little bit really and truly does go a long way. So I think this will actually last me quite a long time. And then I did make a very small Sephora order, just a few things. I made the order because I did finally decide to purchase the full size of the NARS lipstick that I'm wanting to wear for my sister's wedding. And so I did go ahead and order the full size of the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Let's Go Crazy. Here it is. A friend of mine received a mini version in her Sephora Play box, gave it to me, and I tried it and I was hooked. The formula is fantastic. The color choices are fantastic. The longevity is fantastic. It's just a beautiful formula. So this is the shade that I purchased. I'm wearing a black dress. You can probably see it in the background there for my sister's wedding. So I definitely wanted to go for a bold and bright lip because it will be summer when she gets married. This is a plastic sharpenable pencil for lips, and I tried to use my, I think it's like an e.l.f. pencil sharpener or what have you that I had before that I used for lip liners and eyeliners and things like that, and it would not sharpen this. So I did go ahead and ordered the actual NARS pencil sharpener. This is what it looks like. It's got that soft touch packaging just like their cosmetics do. You get both the large and the small holes, but here is what is really neat. This sharpens plastic pencils like butter, like a butter knife through room temperature butter. This is a fantastic sharpener, and I will put the price on the screen, but I felt like it was really reasonable. Probably the cheapest thing NARS sells. And then also in that same order, I went ahead and picked up a mini of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I did get the shade Medium 1 Custard. This is the shade I got. I really just wanted to try it, and you know me, and I love my minis, and so I went ahead and picked that up. And then the last thing was a 100 point perk that I always try and grab when I see them if I'm making a Sephora order, and that is a Tom Ford mini lipstick. I do have another one in the shade Indian Rose, but this one immediately grabbed my attention. This is the Tom Ford lip color in the shade True Coral. This is so pretty, and it's gonna be such a fun summer color. Also, the formula is really beautiful. That's what the shade looks like. They have a they smell very similar to a MAC lipstick, if you know what that smells like. Just kind of maybe a little bit vanilla, if you will, but I really, really like that lip color. And since the full-size Tom Ford lipsticks are like 50 some dollars, which I will never, ever, ever buy, I try to pick them up when I see them in the rewards bazaar on the Sephora website. Oh, I forgot to mention that when I did order the Clinique sunscreen, they had a free gift, so I did get a little sample size of the Clinique Happy perfume, which is not my favorite, but I'll definitely use it. And then last night I went out for some fun with my bestie, and we did go ahead and stop at Marshall's as a part of our evening, and I always have to look at the makeup and things over there, but I feel like I was pretty well restrained. The first thing I picked up was this Living Proof Curl Enhancing Styling Mousse. It is said to shape and enhance with extra hold. This was $12.99 at Marshall's, and I've always wanted to try Living Proof curl products. Obviously, I'm a curly girl, so I'm very excited to try that, and I am almost out of my current mousse, so I didn't feel at all bad about picking up a backup. And then in the makeup section, the first thing I picked up is the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Concealer in the shade Light Medium. I believe this was $5.99. Has this really interesting little applicator on it, and it is what I'm wearing today. It does feel extremely hydrating, and it's a rather good color match for me. And then the thing that was most exciting to me, which is kind of silly, but they did have some Anastasia Beverly Hills products there, one of which was the liquid lipsticks, and while I have one and I like it, I'm not going to buy any more liquid lipsticks because I have plenty to use up should the mood strike me. But they also had some lip glosses by ABH, and I got the shade Neon Carnival. And this is what it looks like. It really reminds me of the Tom Ford True Coral lipstick, and that's why I left the swatch on my hand so I can show you. This is an opaque gloss, so there she is. I think that's gonna be such a fun summer color. And you know, based on the swatches, I haven't actually put it on my lips yet, but based on the swatches, it would appear not to be a very sticky gloss at all. So I'm very excited to be able to try it this month or coming up soon. So anyways, I thought this would be a fun way to introduce you to new things that are coming into my collection. As I said before, in case you would like to request any reviews on certain products. I hope all your makeup days are beautiful makeup days, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!